This is ACT Math Problems Part 1, and this is a typical ACT math problem. I am well aware that there are not 4 or 5 answers down here, but we really don't need this for this video, okay? I'm going to show you exactly how to figure all this up. Alright, let me read this to you. Bob and his wife are driving from Indianapolis, Indiana to Miami, Florida. Their sports car averages 43 miles to the gallon. They will drive 1,229 miles one way. The average price of gas is $3.89. Now, what are we going to be figuring up here? We've got all these details. Now, what are we going to be figuring up? Well, the question is, since they're going from Indianapolis, Indiana to Miami, Florida to see the sights of Miami, Florida, there is every intent for them to travel back from Miami, Florida to Indianapolis, Indiana once they've seen all the sights. So this is going to actually be a round trip. So the real question is, how much are they going to spend for gas on this round trip? Okay, how are we going to figure this one out? Alright, we already know that they're going to travel 1,229 miles one way. But we need to know how many miles they're going to travel both ways. Well, we're going to multiply this number by 2, and if we do, we will get the number 2,458. So, on their round trip experience, okay, they're going to travel 2,458 miles. Alright, now then, the next thing we have to do is we have to figure out how many gallons of gas they're going to use as they make this round trip. How do we do that? Well, we're going to take the number 2,458 and we're going to divide it by 43. Okay? So, if we take the number 2,458 and divide it by 43, we get the number 57.16. Now, what is 57.16? Well, that is a little over 57 gallons of gasoline that they're going to use on this round trip. Now, that's not the final answer to this question. We're not looking for how many gallons of gas they're going to use. We want to know how much they spent on this trip to get those gallons of gas. Okay. So, what you have to do after that is you have to multiply 57.16, which is the number of gallons that they used of gasoline, and you have to multiply that by 3.89. And if you do that, you will get the grand total of $222.35. So, they're going to spend they're going to spend $222.35 not only going to Indianapolis to Miami, but on their way back. Okay, so their whole trip from Indianapolis, Indiana to Miami, Florida and back is going to cost them $222.35. And that's the answer you're going to be looking for. So when you go through those 5 answers, if you find an answer that says 222.35, that's your answer. And that's how we come up with it. Alright. I will tell you more in a future video. Stay tuned.